Were Billy and Mandy in love? Well, it's a simple question, but trust me, it goes a really long way. So, Billy and Mandy from the old, nostalgic, spectacular cartoon, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, aired on Cartoon Network back in the day. Man, take us back to the good old days. Featuring them as the main characters and the Grim Reaper. I'm pretty sure a lot of us remember them and the show itself. I mean, we got a lot of memes these days based off Billy and Mandy. It's a whole different meme-ish generation. Meme-ish generation? Okay, nah, I just made that word up. First aired on Cartoon Network in the early 2000s, Billy and Mandy were quite close friends, and most people would perceive them as best friends. But as you take a closer look at the episodes in which they are featured, there are some rather questionable things about them, which would make us wonder if they were really just friends, best friends, or something more. Billy being this irritating dumb kid with a big nose, and Mandy being this cynical girl with dark humor, would make us wonder how they even connected in the minds as friends. Why did she protect and care for him so much, regardless of her cynical dark vibes and dark humor? To a point of having her make infinite Billies in the future when she discovered that she could be immortal as a giant worm. Maybe she felt more than friendship towards him? Maybe he was doing things behind the scenes to please her? Who knows? So hey guys, my name is Maystorn and welcome back to the Noxus Sublancata, the only place on the YouTube streets where taking your imagination to the moon is never a problem because the sky is not the limit. So, for those of you that don't know what exactly Billy and Mandy is all about, well, straight from Wikipedia, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, also shortened to just Billy and Mandy, is an American animated television series created by Maxwell Atoms for Cartoon Network, originally part of Grim and Evil. It follows an extremely dim-witted, happy-go-lucky boy named Billy and a cynical, remorseless girl named Mandy, who, after winning a limbo game to save Billy's pet hamster, gained the mighty Grim Reaper as their best friend in eternal servitude and slavery. Billy and Mandy are best friends, and they've been best friends since they were infants. So we're trying to establish whether they had feelings for each other and were more than just friends. Well, let's raise the controversial question on whether a boy and a girl can actually be best friends. Can a girl and a boy be best friends? Well, some people would agree while others would disagree, and everyone would come together with various points and reasons that all make sense. For example, some people would believe that they cannot be best friends because sometimes in close friendships, caring can be confused for feelings. Some people can feel like they never really know what the other so-called best friend is feeling or thinking. And one best friend could get jealous in a situation where the other best friend starts dating. The list goes on. And for some example reasons on why people would agree that boys and girls can be best friends, well, it's pretty obvious reasons really, and for many people, such friendships can be seen as the strongest and best friendships of all. Remarkable bonds can be formed provided their friendship is platonic, and sometimes a girl and a boy best friend can fall in love and get married. Anyways, back to the questions raised on whether Billy and Mandy were in love. Let's start it off by simply searching it up on Google. Are Billy and Mandy in love? Well, Mandy tends to be that of a tsundere towards Billy. Despite her negative, cruel behavior towards him, Mandy has been shown to care for Billy, and the feeling is mutual. Her feelings could be completely platonic since she mostly treats him nothing more than a servant. Forgive me if I pronounce some of those words wrong, like tsundere. A tsundere is a character, most often female in anime, who switches from being tough and cold towards a love interest into being soft and sweet. Okay, that's a new word I've learned today. Taken off the Billy and Mandy fandom wiki page, let's read on their relationship. So, Billy has been Mandy's best friend ever since they were infants. Sadly, she considers Billy her idiotic henchman to do her every bidding, as she never misses the chance to benefit from his astonishingly low IQ of -5. He usually complies and does everything she demands of him, seeming to either not mind and at times possibly even enjoy it. He rarely ever snaps at her for this. Once, however, he did shout at her as a result of her treatment of him, was when she told him, "Thank you." Oh wow, what an idiot. The other time was when he grew tired of her controlling behavior, when she and her parents are forced to stay at Billy's house, while their own is being fumigated. Billy may be responsible for Aaron's crush on Mandy, since he flirted with her, in Mandy's body, in the episode Get Out of My Head. So it is confirmed that they have been close friends ever since they were infants, but I still don't get it though. I mean, I understand that they are undoubtedly good friends, but she treats him like a servant, and then still protects him. We could say that she just didn't want to lose her servant, maybe, but I don't think anyone would want to go through the struggle of saving and protecting their servant. I mean, some people would just let their servant die, or at least tell me if I'm wrong. It's a strange friendship, or can we even call it a friendship? Maybe it's something else. Perhaps, drifted apart from the love aspect, if we look at the two's relationship, it seems to be that she really just treated him badly. So now with a new question raised, why did Mandy hang out with Billy at all? Well, I feel that she was probably just lonely and didn't have much people in her life. However, it could also be that she got some satisfaction from Billy when she would treat him bad. So, there's actually a subreddit that questions this, which reads, posted by HopefulYun5 1 year ago, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Why did Mandy hang out with Billy at all? I'm rewatching the series on HBO Max and it doesn't seem Mandy really at all likes Billy, at the most just tolerates him. Why doesn't she just loan her up and kick him to the curb exactly? They could just share Grim if that's the issue. And then this guy here says, Mandy probably gets the satisfaction of having a punching bag around. Well, I guess Grim is one too for her half of the time. So I guess she likes having an extra punching bag, lol. Plus, as much as she dislikes Billy, he probably makes things a little less boring and stale for her. And she doesn't have to be nice to him to keep him around. If she abuses other people, they would leave. But Billy doesn't have the sense to, and Grim is bound by contract. Next guy, Duke Leon says, she doesn't want to be by herself, but she also knows not many will tolerate her enough to hang with her, and she doesn't want to change herself to make herself more tolerable. Also, Billy is like herpes. You can't get rid of him once B attaches, so it was a relationship that worked. So, as you can see, we're not the only ones that came to the realization that she was either lonely or got some satisfaction from treating Billy so bad, or maybe even both. I mean, you could think that she had feelings for him due to how she was always so close with him, even protected him, and she'd even been jealous before too. She was jealous in the episode titled Mommy Fiercest. However, it's confirmed that they're just friends with a platonic relationship. And honestly, judging by everything that we've witnessed in the show, she's never really shown signs of love towards Billy in any way. And to answer the question on why she hang out with Billy, honestly, the most accurate way to think about it, in my opinion of course, would be to say that she got some kind of satisfaction from Billy by treating him as a servant and beating him up. And Billy is honestly an idiot, so I guess he just tolerated her. Mandy's smart, so that's obviously something that she already knew and took advantage of. Or at least tell me what you think in the comment section down below. I do believe that there was genuine friendship between them, and that's the reason that she protected him at times, and he did the same when he could. And even the times that she actually had been jealous, like in the episode Mommy Fiercest, where she seems to be getting jealous of Billy's mother, who was turned into a young girl by the Grim Reaper, and she kept on treating Billy like a mom would her son. However, you could think that Mandy had some sort of feelings for Billy in this episode, by stealing him away and wanting him to be around, but by the end of this episode, where Billy is happy that they're still together, she actually ditches him. Plus, she did fall in love with Billy's friend Piff before. She'd never acted like that towards Billy or even Billy's friend Erwin, who had crazy feelings for her. Even in moments where they seemed seemingly alone, like in the episode titled The Really Old Couple. They literally had to share a room and that all didn't go too well. Let's just say it ended up with Mandy sealing Billy behind a brick wall while he was tied up. So, did Mandy have a crush on Billy? No. They had a rather platonic relationship, but I gotta point out how they're just kids, and who knows, maybe things could spark up in the future as they grow up. You tell me what you think. The show never really got a proper ending and conclusion after all. Anyways, I thank you all for watching this video. Hit the like button for more videos like this, and if you enjoyed it, of course, and definitely hit the subscribe button and bell and notifications button to see more videos like this. I will see you all later. Mayston signing out. Take care and bye-bye, guys.
Do you know what language they speak in Canada? Hey there, Billy! Hey there, Erwin! Are you ready to give your history report?
No! Too busy watching television!
Me too!
Yeah, we were too busy eating pie to study.
Hey there, Pinhead.
Mandy!